You reach for your phone to make a call, check directions, or send a quick text, but nothing happens. You look down and see two words that can spark instant panic: SOS only. In our hyper-connected world, a cellular outage feels like more than an inconvenience. It can feel like being cut off from life itself. Our schedules, our work, our contact with loved ones, and even our safety all live inside this small device. So what happens when the network we depend on suddenly goes silent? These outages often strike without any warning, leaving millions of people disconnected and scrambling for answers. On the morning of August 30th, this digital silence became a widespread reality. Here's a breakdown of what happened during the major Verizon outage. Around 9 a.m. Eastern Time, the first reports began to trickle in. Within an hour, it was a torrent. Customers in major metropolitan areas across the United States suddenly lost all service. From the East Coast to the West, phones that were working moments before became useless for calls, texts, and data. The impact was immediate and widespread. For many, it was a frustrating disruption. Missed work deadlines, canceled appointments, and unsent messages to family and friends. But for others, the stakes were far higher. People were left stranded without GPS navigation. Digital payment systems failed, leaving customers unable to pay for goods. Phones flashed that dreaded SOS-only message, blocking all regular communications. Text messages hung in limbo, undelivered. Most alarmingly, some users reported being unable to reach 911, turning a technical problem into a potential life-or-death situation. So, what causes a robust nationwide network to suddenly collapse? According to telecom analyst Dr. Evelyn Reed, it's rarely one single thing. Outages of this scale can stem from a number of sources, she explains. It could be a software update to network switches that goes wrong, a critical hardware failure at a central node, or even physical damage to major fiber optic lines. As frustrated customers flooded social media, Verizon's official channels acknowledged the intermittent service issues, assuring the public their engineers were working urgently to resolve the situation. But for those in the dark, this offered little immediate comfort. So what can you do when you're caught in an outage? Your first and best line of defense is Wi-Fi calling. If you have access to a wireless network at home or work, you can still make calls and send texts as normal. Pro tip, go into your phone settings and ensure this feature is enabled. Don't wait for an emergency to find out it's turned off. No Wi-Fi? Try the oldest trick in the book: restart your device. A simple reboot can sometimes force your phone to connect to a different functioning cell tower. Prepare for a data blackout by downloading offline maps for your area. This ensures you can navigate even when your connection is gone. And think about a physical backup plan. A fully charged portable battery is essential. Consider a backup SIM from a different carrier, as outages rarely affect all networks at once. And yes, even a written list of emergency contacts is a smart move. The August 30th outage was a stark reminder of the fragility of our digital infrastructure. While service was eventually restored, it highlighted our deep dependence on these invisible networks. The key is not to panic, but to prepare. Check on your loved ones, use available alternatives, and have a backup plan ready. What's your go-to strategy during a phone outage? Share your tips in the comments below to help others. For more quick alerts and explainers, make sure to subscribe. Stay safe and stay connected.